Announcing today's lunch score. The score is 28. Not a passing grade, that's for sure.
Frank? I thought I told you to stop with the scoring stuff. I mean, giving a score on your lunch every single day?
Huh? Why not? What's wrong with a little scorekeeping? Keeps you on your toes.
I'm just asking you to stop doing this scorekeeping game of yours. You do this every day. It's as if you're making fun of my cooking. Honestly, it's degrading. What is it you're dissatisfied with?
Let's see. You just didn't put enough effort into it today. For example, that fried egg. Tasted like crap. How hard is it to fry an egg? And the fried hamburger and veggies? Oh my god! Tasted like rubber! Can't you even fry stuff in the frying pan, for God's sakes? And the broccoli. Only half boiled. Couldn't even bite into it. All you were really good for is eating up a frozen dinner in the microwave. That's why I gave you a score 28 today.
I made my lunch today too, the same as yours. Actually wasn't too bad. I even shared some with my friends. No one said it tasted bad.
They probably just didn't want to hurt your feelings. The first thing you need to do is admit that you have no sense of taste. All I could manage was 3 bites. It was so bad I chucked it up in the garbage at work. I ended up eating at the KFC down the street. What a waste of money.
Huh? You mean you threw it out? How could you? You're pathetic.
It's for your own good. Try harder to be a better cook. If you don't want me to dump you, learn how to cook. Until you achieve that goal, I'll keep pestering you. Man, you should actually be thankful that you have such a considerate husband.
I can't understand you. When we first got married, you loved my cooking. And then about 6 months ago, you started chastising my cooking. What the hell is going on?
When we first married, I just didn't have the heart to tell you the truth. Your cooking sucked ever since I met you. I felt sorry for you, but I realized you would never improve. That's why I took it upon myself to educate you.
Is my cooking really that bad? You do know I went to cooking school for a while. I went because my folks were running a restaurant and I wanted to help out. This was before we got married, of course. And I think I have pretty good taste. I remember cooking for my friends on numerous occasions. They all said my cooking was great. So I just can't understand why you would say such a thing.
I'm sick of your constant excuses. I don't give a crap whether you went to some cooking school or that your friends think your cooking is awesome. Your cooking is just simply dreadful.
So what am I supposed to do? You just criticize and never give much constructive advice. If there's something you want to eat or a specific ingredient you want me to use, let me know and I'll do better.
That's your job. You should be able to perceive what your husband wants on any given day and make your decision on what to cook. That's what a good wife does. I mean, use your head a little. Do a little research or something.
How am I supposed to know that? Anything I prepare, you criticize and say it tastes like crap. You throw out everything I make. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. On top of that, you have this degrading meal score game you play. Where did that even come from? To be honest, I'm super stressed out about all this. If you don't like it, don't eat it. Just, please, don't dump it in the trash right in front of me. I will eat it for you.
I allow that and you'll never improve. By throwing it out, it allows you to be more aware of yourself, which in turn drives motivation. Get it? You know, when humans are pushed to the brink, they transform.
So does that mean you'll throw out everything I make until my cooking improves? Like you said last night during dinner, you said you'd rather eat garbage than anything I cook?
Yep, that's right. Just make stuff that's better than garbage.
Okay, you know what? I'm going back to my folks' place. If you think my cooking is so horrendous, well, I'll go back to my parents' restaurant and relearn what I was taught. I plan to stay until you appreciate my cooking. Until then, I'm not coming home.
Huh? Hold on a sec. That's a little too drastic, isn't it? You can't just shirk your responsibilities and...
Huh? What are you saying? You just said it's a wife's responsibility to be a good cook. I can't go on any longer serving such god-awful food to my dear husband, so... I intend to go back to my parents' place and have them teach me from square one how to be the best cook in the world. At least my folks won't throw out perfectly good food. Food won't go to waste.
No. Your folks are not up to it. What parent will criticize their daughter's cooking?
You sure don't know my folks. They are the most disciplined people I know, especially when it comes to cooking. My father is an accomplished chef and a restaurant owner. I first held a kitchen knife when I was 5 years old, and ever since I was taught everything there is to know about fine cuisine. If they find out my skill as a chef has declined, well, my father would be adamant about correcting that.
Yeah, well, that may be so, but after all, they are your parents. They'll definitely give you some slack.
Well, if you're so skeptical, how about this? We can have your folks visit us once a week and have them taste my cooking, and they can decide whether my cooking has improved. If it's your own folks, you wouldn't doubt them, would you? After all, they brought you up, and they know your tastes, right?
Huh. I don't know. That's going a little too far. It's not really something we have to get your parents involved in. I'll do the scoring about whether your cooking is good or not.
I don't want some meaningless score each time I cook something. I want to know exactly what the problem is. I want our folks involved because I don't want to rely on just your pointless score, but I want to find out what specifically is the problem and how I can fix it. And another thing. Since you've been tossing out my homemade lunch and buying some from a restaurant or fast food joint, our monthly budget has doubled in the last 6 months. You say my cooking is crap and toss it in the garbage. Our monthly living expenses are severely affected as a result. How can we not get our folks involved? We may need their help eventually.
How am I going to survive while you're gone?
Huh? How am I supposed to know? Do what you like.
Huh? You don't plan to make meals for me?
Just eat out or buy fast food. It's what you've been doing anyways. I mean, it's no use if I cook your meals. You're just gonna throw it out.
No. I'll eat all of it. No problem. Even if I can't stand the taste, I'll do my best to finish it.
Oh no, I can't allow that. I can't have my dear husband eating garbage. You said you'd rather eat garbage, right? I'll stay at my folks' place to relearn all my cooking skills, so that someday I'll be able to cook you something super delicious. So, please be patient, my dear. So, until both our parents acknowledge that I'm an adequate cook for you, I will not be returning home.
Hold on. Besides cooking, what about household chores? The laundry, for example. Are you gonna leave all of that to me too?
Yeah, well, I suppose I have to, at least until I'm accepted. But I suppose it's necessary if we're to overcome this bad food dilemma we're in, right? Besides, you're a grown man. What's a little cleaning and washing?
Dump all your household responsibilities on me? I will not allow such a thing! Your real motive is to sneak back home to escape your responsibilities as a housewife. If you keep this nonsense up, I may even divorce you.
If that's what you want, I'm good with it.
Huh?
If it ends in divorce, I don't mind.
Are you serious? You do know the meaning of divorce, right? It means we will no longer be married.
I'm perfectly aware of what divorce means. And I'm saying that if it comes to divorce, I'm okay with it. So far, you're the only person that considers my cooking not fit for human consumption. I mean, it's stressful for both of us, eating horrendous meals and throwing them out in the garbage every single day. Maybe ending this relationship is the best option. That way, I'll be able to marry someone who would really appreciate my cooking.
You're being way too melodramatic. Why talk about divorce? We're just talking about food here. Come on! Our folks would never go for it either.
You realize it's 6 months. It's been 6 months that you've been bad-mouthing my cooking and then dumping it in the trash. My parents taught me how to cook properly. And then to be nagged on by you on a daily basis? Always ragging on about a wife's responsibilities or do the household chores or whatnot. It's as if I'm a servant girl or something. I'm at my wit's end here.
Hey, Melanie? Are you pissed off at me?
Did you really think that I would not get angry? Did you think I was some weak little servant girl that would obey your every wish? I am sick and tired of your bullshit!
Melanie?
Are you serious? My cooking is garbage? You're a real piece of work. You don't even know the difference between a lamb chop and a pork chop. You think everything can be prepared in 5 minutes. You can't even make a frickin' peanut butter sandwich, for God's sake. Give me a damn break.
Melanie? Please calm down.
Calm down? Ugh, get out of here. Hey, divorce? Let's do it. Divorce. Go and find some idiot wife who'll make you your precious meals. I'm headed home, so don't forget to bring the divorce papers.
Please, Melanie. Calm down, would you? I'm sorry. It was all my fault. So please. Your cooking is delicious. It always was. It was all a lie about your cooking tasting like crap. All BS.
Huh? All BS? What's this crap about all this being BS? Huh? Speak up!
Huh. Well, it was my boss at work. His wife. Well, she's a really bad cook, and so he was giving her a score for each meal she made. I saw that and I thought it was kinda cool.
Huh? You thought it was cool? And that's why you were trash-talking my cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the stupidest thing I have ever heard. What are you, 5 years old? And so, this guy was throwing his lunchbox in the trash like you?
No, he usually finished it all. Said it would be a waste to throw it out. The reason I tossed it out was that, how can I put this? I sort of started enjoying myself, and things just escalated.
Just for that? You wasted 6 months of food? So I built up all that stress because you felt so cool doing it? Is that it? Oh my God. This is totally pathetic. I'm really starting to think I married a kindergarten brat. I have to seriously think of that divorce.
Please. I'm so sorry. Please, forgive me. I'll never say your cooking tastes like crap, so please. I'll never throw out your lunch again. And the scoring stuff? I won't do it again. I really think your cooking is the best in the world. Please no divorce. Please?
Okay. I'll put that on hold for now.
Really?
But I'm going back home for a while.
Huh? But why?
Do you really think I'm going to forgive you just like that? This will be a good chance for you to experience just how hard it is to cook and clean every day. So, I plan to stay with my folks for about a month or so. I hope you use the time wisely. Think really hard about what you did. And don't go relying on KFC for your meals either. Make sure you keep a record of all the expenses. I'll check when I return. If the expenses don't add up, I will extend my stay another 1 month. I plan to work at my parents' restaurant while I'm there.
No way! I can't do this by myself!
Relax. Don't worry. I'll leave my recipe book out for you. All the ingredients are listed, so just go out and buy them, and cook a great meal for yourself. Have fun!
Are you kidding me? I can't do this. I've never even cooked before. And I can't even go out to a restaurant or order out? If I can't cook, what the hell am I supposed to eat?
How should I know? Maybe you should just eat some garbage. Well, after that, I returned to my parents' place. Frank tried to do all the cooking and cleaning, but he ended up eating pretty awful stuff every day, and the house quickly became a total pigsty. In the end, he only lasted about a week and sought help from his folks. But I had already talked to his folks about the whole situation, and he got reprimanded pretty harshly for throwing up perfectly good food and for treating me so badly. His mother was especially keen on giving him strict lessons in cooking and house chores. After a month, I returned home and found him kneeling before me, apologizing profusely for treating me so harshly. He realized how difficult it is to cook and maintain a household, and that he would never do such a thing again. Both my folks and his gave him a severe tongue lashing, so I decided to finally forgive him. So now he helps me a bit with the cooking, and even the household chores. We even take turns making dinner. And with that, I decided to put my skills to work and work at a local restaurant. Now that we're both working full-time, things have gotten a little easier financially. 6 months ago, I really didn't know what was going to happen between us. But after that incident, I think our relationship has actually improved. So, all in all, everything turned out nicely.
Look, I do not know what you're talking about, but you're not getting what you want.
Are you so sure about that? Your father hit me.
He would never. You do not even live together.
Before you were a great hostess and kicked me out, he hit me. I did not say anything because he apologized. Remember that dinner date we had? It was an apology dinner. My dear, your dad is violent.
You are a liar.
What happened to always believing the victim? It is nice to know that you're a social justice warrior with no backbone. I thought after everything that I told you, you would have believed me.
Elena, of course, I believe in the victims. But my father would never, he would never.
There you go. I wonder what people would think when I go to press charges against my abuser. Supporting an abuser means you're just as bad as him. The little success you have going on would go up in flames. And soon, you would not even be able to afford the clothes on your back. Oh, and if you dare tell your father, then I will make you regret it.
Are you trying to blackmail me? I knew this was the kind of person that you are. Please, tell me you are lying and my father did not lay a hand on you.
Just how far will you go to save him then? Or will you do the right thing and hand him in? I am offering you an easy solution here. No one has to know about this. All you have to do is to get your house in my name. Your father and I can then stay together in peace. And if you try to double-cross me, you will fail miserably.
Hey, what did you want to talk about? My assistant said you left a message.
Elena?
Oh no, they moved her when we got married because of company policy. But what is wrong? Are you okay? You have been looking rather sick these days. Thank goodness they moved her. What do you mean by that? Did you two fight again? How far are you from getting the house? I nearly have the money for the down payment. We will pay for the rest of the mortgage. Do you love Elena, Dad? Like, would you ever hurt her? What do you mean? Oh, nothing at all. Just wondering if that's all. If I hurt her, I would make it up to her. Oh, I just wanted to ask you a work-related question. Nothing important. Okay, I'm going for drinks after work. We'll see you later then, sweetheart. Bye, Dad.
Hey, did you understand what I mean?
If he did do it, why did you stay with him?
I love him. It was just once. It did not happen again.
Then why are you doing this?
Do not try the stunt you tried again. I saw everything that you and your father discussed.
How?
Now, that would be telling. I'm giving you a week to get your affairs in order and move out. Also, Do not worry about how we are going to tell him. You're going to tell him that it is a gift. Try to act convincing as well. He will try to get you to stay, but you know I do not want to stay with you.
Elena, you are crazy!
Do you want to be labeled the daughter of an abuser? I want the house as in yesterday. Better start calling your lawyer.
Do you know any good lawyers?
Courtney, my dear, it is so nice to hear from you. I have a few good lawyers I know of.
Thanks. Oh, and Mom?
Yes? Is everything all right? Is that witch back? Give me the word and I will sort it out.
Just send me the lawyer's number. Please do not try to act caring and concerned now. At least Elena does not pretend to be nice.
Please do not do this, my dear. I am just trying to be close to you.
Your father is brainwashing you against me. Go on then, tell me how bad he is. Sorry, I am being unfair. Has he ever hurt you?
Yes, he has divorced me.
No, I do not mean the divorce that you caused. I mean, has he ever hit you?
Gosh, no. Why?
Thank you.
How far are you?
Rome was not built in a day, you psycho.
You are hilarious. We could have been friends at another time, I am sure.
Would not count on it. Why are you consulting with a lawyer? Is everything okay?
Nothing much. Just making sure all my assets are in order.
Okay, I thought we could watch the game tonight.
Can't.
But you love baseball.
Not in the mood, Dad.
It is like you do not even want to hang out with me anymore.
I am just super busy, that is all. Cleaning up other people's messes, you know.
What do you mean?
Someone I work with messed up. If I do not clean up the mess, we could lose a very big deal.
Hectic. You are so kind for doing that. I hope your coworker appreciates you.
Yes, I do hope so too. Hey, wanted to check on you. What's going on?
I think he did it.
No! What are you going to do?
I will have to give her the house. But I am done with my dad after this.
Why are you even saving him? You should let her report him and save yourself. Why should you sacrifice the house you worked so hard for because of his mistakes?
I know, but he is my dad.
Do not do this, Courtney. I really think that she is bluffing. What benefit will she have with a husband who is in jail?
Nothing that I can think of, except hurting him.
Beat her to it and report him on your own. Elena is a bad person, but your dad did a messed up thing.
I do not know anymore, friend. I wish I knew what to do.
I am coming in less than 10 minutes. I hope that your lawyer has drawn the papers. Do not try any last-minute tricks.
Of course not, stepmother. Everything is here.
Have you moved out all of your stuff then?
Yes, of course.
Hey, where are you? You told me 5 p.m., right? I do not see your car in the driveway.
I am at the police station. We are waiting for you to bring your statement.
What?
My dad handed himself in. Come and give your statement, Elena. That is, if something really happened.
He would never do that. That is against the plan.
Come here then and bring the evidence. It is game over. I made him hand himself over. He did hit you, did he not? I heard the voice note where he was apologizing for hurting you and saying he hoped it would not bruise. You should be rejoicing. Your abuser is behind bars.
I am so confused right now. Why would he confess? He was not supposed to. I wanted that house.
And you will not get it. Please get your dirty feet off my lawn. If you're not coming here to testify or bail him out, then you have nothing to talk to me further about. You thought I would not know that you two planned this? He told me everything.
You do not even care that your father is in prison. Wow, you are heartless, just like your mom.
No, my mom helped me catch you out. Why should I care that he is in prison? The both of you tried to double-cross me. You bail him out.
Wow, you're such a fool, my dear. I might have lost your house, but there is a plan B, thanks to your useless father.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, You will see. Let us just say that I am your father's next of kin. I co-signed on everything. While he is incarcerated, I can do what I want with the money in our joint bank account. No, that is hard-earned money. Please do not do this. But you said you did not care about him. You're right. He does deserve jail, and I deserve the money. Elena, don't you dare. I am his child. I should be the one to get that money. If you even dare touch it, I will make sure you regret it. I deserve that money after all he did to me. You greedy little one. Now your true colors are coming out. Elena, please do not do this to me. Too late. I am at the bank. But do not worry. I'll give you $1 for helping me out. You rat. Child of a bastard. Where is the money? What game are you playing? The long game, my darling. You are speaking to someone with amazing problem-solving skills. You are way below my intellectual level. Even an ant is much smarter than you. You thought I was just going to let you get away with taking my father's money? You know, I am slightly impressed by you. You remind me of myself when I was younger. So cunning. What could I do? But hey, at least I helped you put him behind bars. Consider it my gift to you. Well, he did not really do anything. He can easily prove that the voice note was an apology for accidentally bumping into me. He will come out soon enough. What will you do when he comes out then? You did double-cross him. I will hope he understands. What is so funny after all that? I came home last night, my dear wife, or should I say, ex-wife-to-be. What? It is me, Peter the Fool, as you said so fondly. But, my dear, nothing went according to plan. Why did you hand yourself in? I thought you were on my side. Of course, it was by my daughter's side. What sort of fool do you think I am? When you told me the plan you had, I was instantly disgusted. But of course, I could not just dump you. My money was at stake. So, then you pretended to be on my side. So, that I would be distracted and you would take my money. Correction. It is my money. You do not even have a cent to your name, my dear. I handed myself in, but all along I was just staying with a friend. You kept on calling my friends for updates. If you bothered to come see me, then you would have found out I was not even in jail. Instead, you were a busybody, trying to get the money that I transferred into Courtney's name last week. That was what she was busy with? Yes. Expect divorce papers soon.
Check your Snapchat.
Dad, really? I thought we were not doing this hip dad and daughter thing where you are all up in my socials.
Because you are so ashamed of your poor old dad.
Of course not. Let me just check. Oh my god.
Yup, that is so lit, right?
Dad,
Please don't.
but that has just made my morning so much better. To be honest, thank you. How did she manage to get fired?
Oh, just told the boss that she tried to get me arrested for a crime. She already had warnings because of her tardiness. It was like they were just waiting to get rid of her. And in true Elena fashion, she made a scene and I made sure to get a video of it.
Smart dad.
No, you are the smart one. Thank you so much for believing in me. I know it was all part of a bigger plan, but you put your pride aside and asked for help from your mom.
And she really did help, to be honest. Maybe she's not that bad after all.
You need to fix things with her. I know that our marriage fell apart because of her problems with alcohol, but she is trying now. Thank you so much for opening my eyes to see the kind of woman that I am married to. I was such a fool back then when I took her side. But the more time I spent away from her and with my lovely daughter, the more I realized that you were not being difficult. She could not stop talking badly about you.
I did what I did, because I never gave up on you, Dad.
I am also sorry for lying to her about it being my house. I wanted to impress her so badly, because I wanted to make up for my age.
She is the one who was lucky to have you, not the other way around. Hey, Mom. Hey, dear. How are you doing? I'm well, thanks. I wanted to thank you for helping out with that situation. Well, despite him not being my best friend, he is still your dad, so I did kinda owe him. He looked after you while I was still in that dark time. I wanted to say that I have been so harsh on you. Having Elena in my life reminded me just how lucky I was that you were the one who raised me. Thank you so much, my dear. It means a lot to me. You thought you won.
Yes, I did. What else? I don't have the energy to ignore you.
I am going to take everything away from your dad.
You want to use those tapes in court? Go ahead. I have your confession that he did not hit you. It was an accidental bump that he was apologizing for.
This is all your fault. You took everything away from me. You are selfish and everything you touch dies. Do you know what? I think that your boyfriend dumped you because you are ugly, boring, and lazy.
Keep on talking. Make the situation worse for yourself. I will not stop you.
Courtney Brown.
Nah, bye. Well, that's done. I am officially single. Congratulations. They must have a party to celebrate. Yes, and I am certain that was Daisy's idea. Nice one, Dad. Speaking of, you should have seen her face when she was told that she has no claim to your assets, because it was a short marriage. You are right. She was so close to bursting. On the topic of good news, I am moving out.
What? No.
You need your space, Buttercup. I can get a nice bachelor flat to rent with the money that I have, and use the rest to furnish the house.
Sounds like a plan.
Thanks to what happened at the office, Elena could not find a proper job because of her reputation. Now, she has lost weight because of stress and being broke. She lost a lot of her friends because she tried to lie about being a victim of abuse. Courtney is still living in her house alone, but gets regular visits from both parents. Courtney and her mom are mending things day by day,